Darey, and you're watching Voxafrica.
Daddy, so you insist on doing what you want to do? Say ọ̀rọ̀ tinú ẹ ló máa ṣe lọ láṣìwà.
Daddy, Monlo. Daddy, I'm going to the city.
You children of nowadays, you are too much in a hurry. Be patient. Be patient.
Daddy, I've heard what you have to say, but I have to do what is in my heart. Daddy, Monlo.
Let me tell you, Daddy,
Sir,
you are on your own.
My name is Darey. I'm a singer, songwriter, entertainer, performer, producer, creative, director, radio personality. I mean, I've been a lot of things over the years. But currently, I'm an artist as well. So, what more can I say about myself? My growing up, my background. I come from a family of music, you know, so to speak. My dad was a jazz musician and TV personality as well. I have several uncles and aunties who were well versed in music, from classical piano to choral conducting, etc., etc. Well, what else can I tell you about myself? I'm the Chief Creative Director of Live Sport 360, which is a foremost 360 creative agency, true 360 creative agency in Nigeria, operating from out of Nigeria. And we've been responsible for incredible experiences and productions such as Love Like a Movie, which featured Kim Kardashian, Ciara, Kelly Rowland over the years, and Live Sport X Festival, which featured Cardi B in December of 2019.
Woke up one Sunday morning, told my daddy I'm leaving home. I'm going off to the city tomorrow, even though I don't know where to go. And daddy says, son, don't be a fool, 'cause life in the city is unbelievable. Get broken, oh, you're just a little boy, and you may never find your way.
How would I describe my sound? I'd say my sound is Afro and beat. That's what I call my sound. So it's a combination of African beats, you know, Afro beats, as it were, alongside soulful music, R&B, and that fusion. That's what Afro and beat is.
Get broken. Forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me. Madura for me. Pray I find my way.
Jah Guide Me was in 2020, written and produced in 2020. I think about March, thereabouts, in the full lockdown season, you know, as far as coronavirus and the pandemic here in Nigeria. Produced by Fields, written alongside Fields as well. Yeah. The music video for Jah Guide Me was recorded, was taped, was filmed, I wouldn't say during lockdown, but of course the pandemic is still, you know, is still ongoing. We did have eased lockdown, so to speak, where we had a curfew. So we operated within those hours and under, you know, observing the safety protocols and health protocols on set, making sure that the set was lean and everybody carried out their duties in phases and in batches, you know, so that we didn't crowd too much in one space. Yeah.
God protect me from my enemies. My Jackie, I want to go by me. I want to see another day. So them fit know, I serve a living God. Those situations get tougher and harder. I believe in the one and only Son. So them
coping with those restrictive, so the elements, of having to be lean with your production and all that. It kind of worked for us because of the treatment of the video. The video wasn't very heavy on cast. We didn't have like 1,000 people or hundreds of people there. We didn't have a crowd scene, and all that. So it was quite safe to maneuver and get things done within the parameters of safety.
Them fit know I serve a living God. Those situations get tougher and harder. I believe in the one and only Son, Momari Batishe. Oh, Batishe. Economy. Ajekuta matumomile. In the midst of all this, I go find my.
What do I hope to inspire with Jah Guide Me? Jah Guide Me is, this is Darey is everyone, Jah Guide Me is a music video that just embodies what the average Joe on the street goes through day in, day out. Whether there's a pandemic or no pandemic, an economic downturn, life is really tough, for the guy on the street. So Jah Guide Me is basically just talking about how we all can relate to this difficulty, in our lives, and how life isn't straightforward. It's not it's not A to B. It's not so simple and so straightforward. And with all the twists and turns that life, comes up with, you got to keep pressing forward. You sometimes don't have the solutions. You don't have the answers to these things. So you look for a higher power. You look towards God or the Supreme. Whether you're religious or you're not religious, you always succumb to that higher energy. And say, look, I need protection. I need guidance. I need this. I need that. And that's what Jah Guide Me is all about.
Even in the darkness, my hustle go pay. Obi-Wan I no go like Bukata Bonile. Majaki, I want Taco Bamio. I want to see another day. So them fit know, I serve a living God. Those situations get tougher and harder. I believe in the one and only Son, Momari Batishe. Oh, Batishe. Tougher and harder. I believe in the one and only Son, Momari Batishe. Oh, Batishe. Jah Guide Me. This world is cruel. This world is full of ups and downs, frowns and smiles. Jah Guide Me.
Well, is it possible for that to be like a combination? Because I never left the scene, with all the other things that we were doing across entertainment, in the industry, and providing solutions for our clients. The music was just kind of paused, even though I was recording all that while. It just happened to be that way. We always plan to release a particular time, and then something happens, and we don't get to do it. But all that's in the past now. I'm back.
All these things don't matter. Ego make me love you more. Girl, you need to learn to love who you are. Baby, you're a star.
As for me, I like the way you are. I like the way you are. This girl, I like the way you are. This girl, I like the way you are.
I love to play tennis when I'm not making music or working. I try to work as much as possible, so any spare time is used to try and get other things done, or checking social media and see what traction we're making and how the people are feeling the music, or just the brand generally. I love to shoot pool. I love to ride bikes, like bicycles, and also motorcycles, but I I don't ride motorcycles as much as I used to before. I love to travel. I love to meet people. I love playing basketball as well. I love playing football with the boys. So those are just some of my hobbies.
The way you are. This girl, I like the way you are. This girl, I like the way you are. I like the way you
The upside and the downside of this line of work is, well, I get to meet people. That's a good part of it. I get to travel. I get to perform, and impact or have an influence on people's reactions or emotions. I get to. Did I say travel? Yes, I get to travel and see the world. Downsides for me, time away from family. I don't get to spend as much time with them as I would like to. Maybe even up to diet. If I'm on a diet and I have to eat certain things, you end up eating whatever is available because, yeah, you're on the road, and so on and so forth. Those are just some examples.
I like the way you are.
I can do anything you want, babe.
This girl, I like the way you are.
I like the way you are.
The way you
Soul music. I like the way you are. Woke up one Sunday morning. I told my daddy I'm leaving home. Going off to the city tomorrow, even though I don't know where to go. Daddy said, son, don't be a fool, 'cause life in the city is unbelievable.
How do I see the impact of social media and the internet on the industry, positively or negatively? I think, well, more positively, because you're able to reach a lot more people. The world is a global village indeed, so just one tweet away, you're able to connect with someone who's thousands of miles away, and they're also able to stream your music or get to know a bit more about you and all that. Negatively, I mean, there's really no privacy as such, so if you're seen somewhere or you're doing something or you're having an argument with someone who's just scratched your car, on the streets of Lagos, someone films it and puts it online, and they can caption it and make you look, some type of way, even if it wasn't your fault, or, I mean, it could be anything, but social media and the internet can amplify that, and people tend to believe what they read and they see before they hear you out.
You could get broken, oh, you're just a little boy, and you may never find your way. And I said, I know I could get lost. Know I could get broken. Forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just.
Performance anxiety, I wouldn't say that it's anxiety, I just say I have butterflies before I perform. That's what really still keeps an artist going, if you don't feel that, this should be interesting, that kind of, okay, what's this audience about, or this particular show, and you just don't know until you step on stage. I think when you lose that is really when you've lost your passion for what you're doing, so in some ways, it's a positive. But I won't say anxiety to the point of you're nervous and you're a wreck and you can't get on stage. No, not for me.
Forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me. Pray I find my way.
Well, just like the entire globe, Africa is going to have to adjust, post-corona, in the same way that almost everyone is going to. Events will have to happen. We'll have to ensure that we're high level of compliance with safety protocols, but we're still going to have to socialize. That's what Africans do. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. It's already looking like a lot more things have to be virtual. It's making us even more productive because we're having meetings, saving ourselves having to go into traffic. It's a great excuse to have an online meeting where somebody would have said, you drive 3 hours just for them to tell you, oh, sorry, can we postpone this meeting for another day? So it's a lot of positives for us, but also maybe it will give an opportunity for businesses to see the opportunity in improving the infrastructure for internet. So if data can be more affordable and cheaper, and more widespread, more available, to the masses, then we can be more productive, as far as virtually, doing things electronically is concerned, which, vis-a-vis the coronavirus pandemic would be a bit of a even out. Best advice I was given when I started out, don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself for cheap. Yeah, that's one of the best things I ever heard. If I could change anything about the industry, what would it be? It would be something along the lines of don't believe the hype. But again, the industry is built on, a lot of things built on hype as well. So yeah, you need to promote yourself, but it's just, it can be very weird. Why was the track Jagged Me so short? You want more? Well, replay factor, right? The song is, I think the video is about 2 minutes, 50 seconds. There have been shorter videos. So don't be too mad at me. I just had to, it's just what it is, But we try to pack as much a punch into that short time. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Protect me from my enemies. My Jackie, I want to go by me. I want to see another day. So them fit know, I serve a living God. Those situations get tougher and
Do I sing in the shower? Very weirdly, the shower is like the most quiet place for me. When I'm actually having a shower, I can barely hear the sound of the water dropping. And I don't sing in the shower. Weirdly enough, I don't know.
I believe in the one and only Son. So them fit know, I serve a living God. Those situations get tougher and harder. I believe in the one and only Son.
If I didn't have my music career, I'd be a creative director, which is what I'm doing now anyway. So, but I think to kind of answer the question properly, maybe I'd have been a pilot in another line of work, in another life. Yes, I'm into football. I support Arsenal. Don't ask me why I still support Arsenal, but I still support Arsenal because that's what supporters do. Yes, and in Nigeria, as far as Nigerian football is concerned, I support Enyimba. Most enjoyable song to write and why? I would say one of my old classics, it would be Not the Girl. And why it would be, I don't know. It just came out really great, and became one of the biggest songs in my career ever. I used to have pets. I don't have pets anymore. And when I had pets, Oh, actually, I do have pets, but my own personal favorite pet would be a dog, and I've had dogs in the past, you know. And the kids, I know they want a puppy now, but they're not having a puppy. But right now, we've got a couple of parrots in the house, so yes, I do have pets.
Majaki, I want to go by me. I want to see another day. So them be know, I survive living good.
Pray For Me is your favorite Darey song. It's one of my favorites as well. My personal, top of the list songs would be like The Way You Are, Not the Girl, Pray For Me, Carry They Go, Style Na Style. Every song is favorite for me, really.
I believe in the one and only son, but Mary Batishe.
The best performance of my career so far, wow. It's a tough one. I think it would have to be one of my performances from Love Like a Movie. So maybe Love Like a Movie 2, I think. Yes, Love Like a Movie 2 was really dope. I arrived at the stage like from 200 and something feet in the air on a crane, and I was just brought down like that, and whew, that was something. I could see iPad lights, camera lights just flashing. Everybody wanted to capture the moment. That was dope. What's coming up for me? Upcoming, I know that we've got a documentary, a short series that we're putting together. So you might want to look out for that. There is a short film as well, still under lock and key, but that's going to come out very soon. I've filmed, live sessions from from this new upcoming body of work. So it'll be great to see me and the boys, in the studio performing. Yes, virtual concerts, absolutely. Eventually we'll get there, maybe after the body of work is out, and when they open outside to the point where we can actually get on stage and have performances, yes, those days will of course be announced. You might want to check out darey.com, dareynow.com for more information, or follow me on my social media handles, Darey Now, across all platforms, just to keep up with what's going on and see what I'm doing at any point in time.
Those situations get tougher and harder. I believe in the one and only son, but Mary Batishe.
To listen to my music, you can check me out on all the platforms: Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, and the rest of them, Deezer, etc., etc. Audio Mac, the list is endless. Just type in my name, Darey. You can check for Jah Guide Me, my brand new single, or check some of the old stuff like Pray For Me, and just stay tuned. There's also more to come.
This world is cruel, this world is full of ups and downs, frowns and smiles. Jah guide me.